It all began on a quiet Saturday morning in the small town of Fairhaven, the kind of town where everyone knew everyone, and trouble was something you usually read about in faraway places. But on this particular day, something unimaginable happened that would shake the community to its core, and at the center of it all was a German shepherd named Rocco, a brave K-9 officer with instincts that defied explanation. Rocco had been with Officer Daniels for nearly 5 years. Their bond was stronger than most could understand, forged through late-night patrols, high-stakes operations, and countless training hours. Rocco wasn't just a dog. To Daniels, he was a partner, a friend, and in many ways, a guardian angel in fur. That morning, a frantic call came through dispatch. A 7-year-old girl named Lily had gone missing from a local park. Her mother, Sarah, had only turned her back for a moment to grab a snack from the car. When she returned, Lily was gone. The park was near a wooded area, and with every passing second, fear grew that something terrible had happened. Officer Daniels and Rocco were among the first to arrive. Time was critical. A search party was forming, but Daniels didn't hesitate. He gave Rocco the scent from Lily's sweater, and without delay, the K-9 launched into action, nose to the ground, eyes focused, ears twitching. What happened next would leave everyone stunned. Rocco led the team deeper into the woods, far beyond where anyone expected a child to wander. They followed him through bramble and brush, over creeks and fallen logs. After about 20 minutes, he suddenly stopped near a cluster of rocks and began barking furiously. Daniels rushed over, thinking maybe Lily had tripped and fallen behind the rocks. But Lily wasn't there. Instead, Rocco began circling the area, growling low in his throat, a sound Daniels rarely heard. Something was wrong. He called for backup and continued searching the area, but there was no sign of the girl. Then, almost as if guided by something unseen, Rocco took off again, this time faster, more urgently. Daniels called out, trying to keep up. They ran for nearly half a mile before Rocco skidded to a halt at the edge of a ravine. Down below, nestled between 2 trees, was Lily, bruised, scared, and crying, but alive. She had fallen while trying to follow a stray cat, she later explained, and had been stuck for hours. She tried to scream, but the woods had swallowed her voice. Rocco had somehow known exactly where to find her, even though the winds had shifted and the terrain offered no clear scent path. It was nothing short of miraculous. The rescue team managed to pull Lily out safely, and Sarah embraced her daughter in tears. The entire town exhaled in collective relief. But the story didn't end there. What truly baffled experts came in the days that followed. Out of curiosity, and to understand how Rocco had located Lily so precisely, a team of K-9 behaviorists and search and rescue specialists studied the trail. They recreated the conditions, examined the wind directions, and even brought in other scent-trained dogs. But none of the dogs could retrace Rocco's exact path. The scent trail had been broken by water and wind, and in normal conditions, it should have been impossible to follow. One expert, Dr. Helen Reyes, who had worked with military and disaster rescue dogs for over 2 decades, said, "What Rocco did, it defies logic. Either he picked up something we can't yet measure, or there's a level of canine intuition we still don't understand." Some speculated that Rocco had been guided not just by scent but by an emotional or even spiritual connection, as if he sensed Lily's fear. And that idea stuck with people. Whether scientific or not, Rocco had done something that no GPS, drone, or human searcher could. For Lily, Rocco became a hero and a friend. She would often visit the station just to see him. Rocco, normally calm and composed, would wag his tail like a puppy whenever she arrived. It was as if he knew he'd saved a life, and not just any life, but one he was meant to protect. But the story leaves behind more than just admiration. It leaves a message. We often underestimate the power of loyalty, of instincts, and of bonds that don't need words. Rocco wasn't acting on command. He was acting from something deeper, a sense of purpose, of protection, of love. In a world where miracles seem rare, sometimes they come with 4 legs, a wagging tail, and eyes that see what we cannot. In the end, it wasn't just about a girl being saved. It was about reminding us all that heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes, they wear a badge on their collar and speak only through action. And sometimes, they leave even the expert speechless. Rocco retired 2 years later, with full honors. A statue of him now stands at the entrance of the Fairhaven Police Department, a silent tribute to the day a brave dog did what no human could, and reminded a town of the power of faith, instinct, and unconditional loyalty.